Hey folks, so welcome to the first video. I was gonna like make some videos at some point, but I decided, all right, I'm bored tonight as fuck, so let's let's make some videos right now. So I'm gonna make some videos where I play the bot. It's gonna be like Mac Meller videos, but except I'm like a much worse player than the Meller, so you can expect many misses and all that. I'm a pretty good intermediate player. Anyway, so nobody here probably knows who I am because I've only played like a few tournaments. Well, I played maybe a few by now. But yeah, I'm about a 1600 player. Maybe underrated, maybe overrated. I don't know. Like, like Scrabble in these tournaments, it's all freaking luck. So like in any game, so I've gotten some good wins. I've gotten some bad losses. Who knows? So anyway, that you can sort of figure out what my level is from these games. Anyway, I spend too much time like looking at random words. So I'll tell you how I study. So I do the aerolith every day, and then I have my sort of rotation of study words, right? So I've probably done most of the sevens at this point, or I've seen most of the sevens at this point. Um, Seen a fair percentage of the eights, but of course my ability to find them, who knows? We'll see. I think I'm on about maybe a 20 game streak without missing a bingo, but of course that can change very quickly. Where I lose all my games on these intermediate turns because when I started playing Scrabble, I was trying to be like the baseball player that only hits home runs. So I basically only studied bingos and didn't study any like four-letter words. So, which is not a bad idea, honestly. I think if you're starting to play Scrabble, like just learn a ton of bingos and you'll win the low divisions, because people will challenge all the long words you play. But anyway, once I moved up, I started to get destroyed because everyone, now I don't have an edge, right? Because I'm playing every game at a severe disadvantage because I know the bingos. Like for the most part, I mean, people still have better bingo knowledge than me probably. But my intermediate turns are so bad. Like I had a game against like a really high rated player and I was like completely winning endgame. I just had to find an out and two, but I couldn't find an out and two because I didn't know any fours. So it was really actually embarrassing. I lost that game I think by 1 point. Yeah, it was pretty traumatizing. So if people want to find that game, they can look it up of the few tournament games I've played. But anyway, I've really devoted most of my study in the last few months to learning the fours and the fives pretty thoroughly. I'm pretty confident in the fours now, but the fives definitely there's some work that needs to be done, but I should be able to do pretty well with them. So I hope that now I'm at the level where I can give this bot a decent run. I'm not gonna set any limits. I might just play it because I'm kind of busy. So if I say like, oh, I'm gonna play the bot like 3 times a week or something, I'm obviously not gonna follow through on this schedule. So I'll just make videos whenever I feel like it, and you're going to watch them. That's all that matters. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna set this game up. I have some correspondence games here, but we're gonna play the bot. I usually play 60 minutes in case like I get called by my like one, if I get called or something. But anyway, I think for this I'll give myself 30 minutes because the bot's gonna play instantly. I'll make it unrated, and I don't want to play double challenge against this bot because it knows all the words. I'd rather play void, just to give myself a little bit of an edge. It also will be give myself a bit of an edge there. Anyway, so yeah, let's see what's up, and we will get started. Let's start the game. So I'm gonna try to narrate my thoughts, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So let's create the game. All right, so we got the first rack. I don't see a bingo. VAC probably is the right play. I could exchange AV, but that doesn't make any sense. Now, I love the V as a tile because I don't know, I just love the V so much. But my most memorable plays have always been with V's. Yeah, clearly I think I don't see a bingo. It's like satanic, savanic. Oh, I can play VINCA. Actually, that's better. VINCA's better. Yeah. See, it's the fives. So okay, we're playing that. Okay, so we're gonna bingo here for sure. We have eatable. Eatables. Is that? No, wait, I don't know, but I probably have a bingo here. Anyway, let's see here. So, let's take a look. So he played God. All right. Do we have a bingo through the D? So we could do something like dateable. Datables I don't think is a word, but it doesn't fit anyway, so we cannot try that. We have labiates as a double-double, so that's probably the best play. All right, Kagu's comes down. And all right, so what do we have here? So we have maybe another bingo. This is a pretty decent draw. So, okay, first of all, let's just look at our rack. So we have emitter. That is a word, I think. I'm gonna play it. The question is where, and does it fit anywhere, right? So unfortunately, I'm not seeing at the spot where it fits right away. So that's not gonna happen. But remitted, I think, is good, and that plays to the D. So we're gonna bingo there. Anything from the K? I don't think so. The K is kind of the K is a weird tile. It's a bit clunky, but it can often score you some good pointage. I like to speak in phonies because if people are watching, if people watch and then I play them over the board, I want them to play these words that I say. Anyway, so is remittage good? Like, I don't know, but it's not. I'm not even gonna try it. We'll play remitted and we'll have some fun. All right, Zithern, and what a nice draw. I love when I draw like this. Zithern. Okay, so that's actually a nice word. I love this word. I don't know why I love this word, but it is. So I could play quip, burning one blank. That's my first instinct here. I can also play equip, burning both blanks. So how much is this? 72 for burning both blanks. Can I get a big score through this A? Right, that's the question. It has to be QUAR something. No, I mean we can, but we'd have to burn the blank. Now, another potential thing we could do here. This is a little insane, but it's clip for 33, and this keeps the Q. So ideally, since there's so many scoring spots on the board, my idea with this would be that I'm fairly likely to hit this spot or this spot on the next turn, and maybe I only have to burn one blank to do that, right? And then I could score 70 and have another blank to bingo with and really ice the game. That's interesting. I kind of like this idea, but I'm very prone to fancy play syndrome. Let's just look at quip. So that's 51. Actually, this is probably better. Yeah, I don't like sacrificing this many points. Like how much was that? 13-point sack to play that. I mean, this is probably better. Also, the CK combo is okay. And having the blank is nice. The pool is pretty even, but it's still early in the game, so it's hard for the pool to really affect the play at this point. Usually I don't really care what the pool is until, like, maybe a little over halfway through the game. I think quip is probably fine. I'm definitely leaning towards that. I don't want to burn both blanks here because this is 72 only. I'm going to play quip. Yeah. This takes it for an E, but that doesn't matter. And I hope I'm not missing an easy spot. I feel like I'm not, so let's do that. Wow, nice fit. This is where the bot has the advantage, because I feel like a lot of humans aren't going to see this fit of Deuteron. Like, I probably wouldn't. And this is nice, so he plays it. Good find. Of course, it's a bot, so it's going to find it every time, so it's not like an accomplishment. All right, so what do we have here? We have clearer as a bingo. Somewhere. Does that play? Don't think so. Treacler. Is that a word? I think it is. We might have some crazy word through the A and the T. Yeah, treacler, but a blank. I mean, there's probably something, but again, you're not going to find like this type of word. I'm not going to find over the board unless I'm desperate and willing to waste time. So do I have anything here? Recurled. For some reason, I don't think that's good. I think it's just curlers. We have caroled, like Charlie Carroll. Is that a word? Like the poker player, Charlie Carroll. Maybe. I know Malkin's is like Evgeny Malkin. Okay, so I need to think a little bit here. I probably do have a bingo. I just need to lock in. So we have, let's see here. Clearer. Okay, what about with an I? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's a little unfortunate here. That I'm not seeing anything right away. That's a little concerning. But there probably is something. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna try Carol. I'm just gonna put this on the board and see how it looks. I doesn't look good to me, actually. It doesn't look good at all to me. Okay, do I have anything else? Let's go through the alphabet. A. Re-cradle. Something. Re-cleared. Yeah, I like that better. But I think that's a 9. Yeah. Alright, what about through this A? There might be something. Oh, can I play like clear? Yeah, I can play clearers here. Yeah. Okay, I'll just do that. I just end that turn. Come on, end that fucking turn. I mean, come on. That's, you know, if I had a better bingo, I mean, I don't know. So I don't know what to tell you. I just got to end that turn. Anyway, I have shaving now, which is going to play here. Luck box. Keef, and I'm drawing like lunated out of the bag. That's pretty good. These are nice draws. I mean, when I draw like this, you know, this is the type I flaunted. This is what a game to start the series. I'm not going to play another game, and by the way, after this, I'm going to just call it a win here. I mean, now I have you. I mean, do I have to think? Like, I mean, this is awesome. You know, if I ever play like the Nigel and I draw like this, I'm never going to play Scrabble again. What the heck? Okay, so I mean, this 56. Maybe take a little look, because I might be at a potential 600 game here, so I want to optimize as much as possible. Okay, so I don't think we are going to be able to optimize, but we can think about Faye, because that sets up the W to play here, right? Whereas if we play U, I mean, you can put an E, he can put a W, it's easy to score, but if we play Faye, I mean, he could have a W, I guess. I mean, EXO is not a word, this isn't Collins, but this might be the play. I mean, the pool is so bad. Is there a tile that we want to keep for this spot, the YA? RP, no, I don't think so. Yeah, Faye, I mean, I like this. I mean, people, actually, but the W is really bad tile, right? That's the other thing. The W is not a good tile, but I just don't like this. I feel like this is much easier to just use as like a cheap scoring spot. Like if I'm trying to hit my 600, I'd rather give myself the W, because like I'm not gonna leave well with any move I make, right? So, I can also play few, but the Y might actually be decent here, right? But again, I just don't like this. But the Y is actually this lead feels a lot better because of just BY and MY. But again, if I draw a single vowel after Faye, I can play if I draw an O, I can play WO. So I think I'm gonna do this. This might be a small inaccuracy, but you know, at least I'm thinking about this. So, all right, bam. All right, so he played radio. Like this unseen pool, I mean, my rack is probably above average considering this is the unseen pool. Oh, shaving also takes an S. I didn't think about that. Also, I forgot it. I have a B, right? So I can play like ba here. That's a good score, 26. Empties the bag. There's no possible out bingo. And also I don't mind using this spot up because he's going to have WO almost always. And that's going to be the play, right? So if I want to hit the 600, maybe this is the idea. Do I have anything else? Like I could play something like Wob here, but I feel like that's kind of stupid because it just gives back easy scoring without like, you know, like my, you know, any old folk can score on top of there. So anyway, yeah, I mean, these are the greatest games of all time, because when this happens. Now, can I put anything in front of this L? No, I don't think so. So I can, yeah, I mean, Ba is looking like the play. I mean, it also sets up the W, but I mean, I don't really think I'm going to use this spot. He's going to, like, if the bot hits it, it's going to use it. This gets me 26, that gets me 583, so I would just have to score to get to 600, like 17 points, which is doable. Yeah. I think I just need to draw, like, one good tile here. I could also play this. Now, is there any potential bingo I could hit if I just play the W? Like, if I draw the I, Timbral would be a bingo. And that would play. Whoa, baby. I might want to fish here. Timbral, because that hits a fair percentage. If I draw the O, do I have a bingo? I mean, the other downside is that if I play that, is the bot going to block the bottom a lot? Like, are the top equity moves a lot of the time going to be on the bottom? No. Like, the bot is so likely to just play Jow next turn if I do this. So, that's not going to be the case. So if I draw an O, do I have anything else? Marblot. No. I don't think so. So, I mean, it is tempting to go for the I. And, I mean, the bot played radio, so it could have another I in its range. I feel like an O might be a little less likely, but this also scores a lot above average what the average score would be on this board, so I don't really know. Okay, the question is, if I play this, that gets me 575. Yeah, I think I'm going to play this. It's just kind of tempting to go for the out bingo. I mean, against a human, I might just play BA, but this is okay. It's also not giving back anything because it's like there's no E's, right? Or L's. So I kind of like this. I hope to get an I. If I get an O, though, it's fine, too. Also, though, if Jow, I can just play Taj, or Raj, however you pronounce. So yeah, I don't mind this. I'm gonna do this. Okay, we don't. We miss entirely. The bot just drew the J at the end. Otherwise, it probably had something better. Plays Poise, and all right, let's just play the end game. We can play like Brawl. That's the move I would want to make. It has Joe J-O that's gonna play on top of Op. So, we could play like Bra. I mean BRAW. Like that's 32. That's gonna get us over the 600. We could also play like Blah. Is there any like benefit? Okay, if we play Blah, right, it's gonna play JO, and then can I go out with MRT anywhere? Let's take a look. Don't see it. It's gonna be hard to go out with one tile, unless I play 5, right? Can I do any better than that? Like, yeah, sorry. If I go with Bra, right? Then MLT, is that going out? I doubt it. Yeah, but I should use this scoring spot. I mean, if I do this, it can play Jow, but I don't think that matters. Can I play 5 tiles here somehow? Like Warm? Trawl, I see right away. Brawl. But I don't really think I'm scoring much. Also, I can think of it this way too, because Joe here, right? Or no, it's going to play Jog, actually, right, if I play that. So maybe there's actually some benefit. But it has Joe, so how much more is Jog? 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22. So it's 22 points versus Joe, which is also 22. So it doesn't matter whether I give it that spot or not. Is there an E for like Warble or something? What about through the O? Because that might be fun, because we could potentially J-stick it if we play through the O. Barlow? I mean, that's a word. Does this J-stick it? No, it'll play Jow. And then we can go out, maybe, on their next turn with something? Are we even going out? Question marks? Too many questions, too many questions. Mano, mid-toes. No, definitely not. So sick, so sick. I mean, you come up with these plays and nothing good ever happens. All right, I have 14 minutes, so I'm gonna take all my time. Yeah, Barlow, I mean, is nice. Because, okay, I'm gonna think about this again. Oops. Barlow. Okay, if I play Barlow, where is J.O. going on the board? it's going here. So if I can force it to play Jo, I could play Taj for even more, but it could also play Joe here. So that's not ideal. So we can't like bait it by playing like Brow or something, right? Like Brow. If we play that, keeping Malt. I mean, that's an out in 2, right? Because that gives us Malt on the next turn to go out. And if it plays Joe, we could play Taj for 30. But I don't know about that. Brawl, Bra. I don't know. So Brow is not a bad out in 2. My initial instinct was Bra for 32, but that's not doing me anything for the out in 2 sequence. Can I do something like Blow? What if I play Blow? That gives me Mart to go out. If it plays Joe here, J-O-E, which it will, can I still go out? Because there's the blown hook. No, I don't think so. I also, wait, I have the L for the Yowl. I just realized this. So Malt will play. Yeah, actually Brow and Malt. Right? Yeah, this is the sequence. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. All right. Boom. 625, 339. Good end game there. I mean, I probably thought for too long. I'm kind of curious what the optimal end game is, so I'm just gonna run it. And let's do a quick analysis here. So let's take a look. I think I played this game well, but of course I just drew the bag. So what can I say? VINCA, he played God. Fair enough. Satiable. I knew there was an anagram to labiates, but I didn't see it immediately, and I didn't want to waste time finding it because there is basically no difference between these words. Like, you know, I'm not really concerned with optimizing every percentage point if at a consequence of time, right? Yeah, ablates. I actually didn't see ablates as a 7, which is a little concerning. I should go back and review my low prob 7s. But it doesn't matter. Like, maybe it's because I wasn't looking seriously. Usually when I look seriously, I find the words. Okay, labiates. He has Tugrick through an I. I just like that word, and I can never spell it right. So Kaguz. Remitted. Yeah, Termite. Again, I didn't see Termite, but I didn't look... Is emitter... Emitter has to be good, too. But remitted, yeah, Termite has an anagram. Yeah, yes it does. Okay, so remitted, yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm kind of curious on this turn. So Quip is top on equity. I'm actually curious what the engine thinks. I stand by this play. I don't like this play at all for the reasons I said. So I like what I did. Deuteron is a great find. I wouldn't have found this. Okay, so I missed like every word possible. Okay, Caroled is not a word, like Charlie Carroll. So yeah, it's callers and recalls and like scleral and stuff like that. So I think yeah. Replacer, clears, yeah, clears positionally. Yeah, I think this is my best bingo actually. I mean, I didn't see any of these other options, so like it's craterlet, cool word, right? Awesome word. But again, you know, who cares, right? So yeah, I spent way too long in this turn. This is probably the worst turn of the game for me, which is fine considering I played my best move. Because all these other bingos open up stuff, right? Sui, and we get shaving. Like, I really luckbox this game. Like, I don't really know what else to say. Keef, and I mean, like, you know, when you draw like this, it's nice. That's all I have to say. So again, on this turn, I wonder what really makes the most equity, but I liked this because it set up my W. Radio. Okay, and I wonder what the best play was here. Warm. I don't like that. I like Yao actually going for the bingo. It's so freaking greedy, but you know, who cares? Yeah, you gotta be greedy sometimes in this game. You know, no mercy. That's the best part about this game too. Like when you're winning by 5, when you're winning by like 6, like 1,000,000 points, and you just can keep, you know, putting so much pain into your opponent with some plays. That's the best part of any competitive mind game, is delivering the pain to your opponent. Okay, so let's take a look at this endgame. So yeah, I saw Bra, that can't be best. Actually, I probably played the best endgame here, but we'll see what Macondo says. If it doesn't finish before this video ends, I'll just finish the video, and you know, people can nerd out in the comments. Yeah, I'm glad I saw Joe and then Malt. Yeah, so this took me a little while to find. Again, like, it didn't really matter. I was just trying to optimize as best I could because you don't get over 600 very often. Good way to start the series though. Again, I have no schedule. I'll just record a video when I feel like it, and we'll go from there. But yeah, anyway, I mean, and to be fair, like, yeah, I hope people enjoy this, like, intermediate play, because I know I love watching Mac Miller and those people play because they're just like freaking machines with it, but it's nice I think it's more relatable, slightly, to tournament players to see someone who's not a complete, cyborg type of player who's gonna miss things. Like, I didn't see termite, common English word. But anyway, when you draw like this, it doesn't matter. So I think if I drew like this against Nigel, it would be game over as well. So anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this first video, and yeah, and until next time, we'll see you later.